Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for y'all support, the likes, the new subscribers, the comments, and all of that. Man, it's around 6 in the morning. I just left the gym not too long ago. I've been up since about 4:45, up grinding. So I wanted to come right here and give y'all this quick game. But today, I got 5 ways to stand out with women. 5 ways to stand out to women, however you want to put it. Now, however, I will preface this conversation by saying these steps are for the women that you actually like and the women that actually like you. I'm not talking about the other ones, bro. I'm talking about respectable women with good character, somebody you want to take serious or somebody you want to take it serious, somebody you interested in, somebody you vibing with, somebody that adds value into your life. I gotta say that, bro, because y'all can't be doing this stuff with everybody because a lot of women just, I'm sorry, they just don't deserve this. You know what I'm saying? But these are 5 simple tips I'm telling y'all, bro. Because see, the thing is, what y'all don't understand is a lot of guys be out here doing the same thing. They be doing the same thing, saying the same stuff, and they don't really understand how women work. They may have a little bit of success with women, but they don't really understand how they truly work and how they truly operate and what they truly look for and what truly makes them, you know what I'm saying? So I got y'all, I'm gonna give you this quick game. Number 1 is teach her things. Whoa. Women gotta learn. That's why y'all have to, and see, the thing is, that's why y'all have to add value to yourselves before you can add value to anybody else, and also be knowledgeable and read and do research and stuff like that, because a woman needs to learn from you. You need to teach her things. When a woman is around you, she needs to be getting game. She needs to be feeling like she's learning something. You need to be teaching her something new. And I'm not even saying directly like a teacher sit her down and be like, hey, this is this. She needs to learn things by being around you, even just by the way you move, even the conversations that you have with her. Not necessarily saying I'm directly teaching you something, but while you're around me, you need to learn something. When women are around me, majority of the times, they learn something from me. That's just what it is. If they paying attention, they learning something. They gonna learn something. They gonna pick up something. The way that I move, the things that I talk about, the conversations that I have. I'm not having the regular conversations like regular guys, bro. I'm just not. Like, I'm just not. I'm just not the regular average type of guy that's just, you know, asking the basic surface level questions and just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's for somebody that you like. You want to teach her things. You want her to learn things while she is around you. You want her to pick up things. But yeah, you want, like, when a woman feels like she can learn from you, she feels that sense of leadership. And that leads me to the second part of this, which is take control. Take control, and I mean in a respectable way, of course, but take control while you with her. She needs to learn stuff, but you also need to take control. You need to let her know how things are gonna go. You need to let her know, you know, what things are. You gotta take control. She has to feel that leadership come from you. That's why she needs to learn from you. That's why you need to be able to take control. But you're gonna stand out if she learns from you, because she's going to want to be around you, because you're stimulating her. You're stimulating her mind, because she like, damn, like, this guy actually teaching me something. Like, I actually learned this from him, or whatever. I learned this. Like I said again, it's for women with good character, good morals, good value, somebody that's adding value into your life, somebody that actually likes you as well. It could be in the beginning stages as well, but you get me. But that's number 1. Teach her things. She needs to learn from you, and also take control. Take control of the relationship. Take control of the situation that y'all in. Just take control. Just lead a little bit. Learn how to lead. That's number 1. Number 2, learn how to communicate and know how to communicate. You're gonna stand out by being able to communicate with a woman. And like I said, I'm talking about mature women. If you don't know how to communicate, a lot of times the relationship will lack, because y'all not in full understanding of each other. Y'all don't truly understand each other because y'all don't know how to communicate together, and you gotta just do your part and understand and know how to communicate. You see what I'm saying? You gotta just know how to communicate. You gotta know how to convey what you're feeling. You gotta know how to convey your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to communicate. That's where reading comes in. That's where writing in your journal comes in. Reading and writing and learning things and stuff like that. Learn how to communicate effectively with her. You gotta learn how to communicate effectively with her so she truly understands what's going on. You gotta just communicate, bro. It's nothing to just have conversations with a woman so she truly understands what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Women love the reassurance and women love all of that stuff. You gotta just communicate. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just learn how to communicate. Communicate effectively. Make her understand what things are. Learn how to communicate, but that's number 2. Number 3, pay attention, bro. I think this is one of the biggest ones. Another way, one of the biggest ways to stand out with a woman is to pay attention, bro. Pay attention. Pay attention. And what I mean by pay attention, you need to be trying, like I said, this is somebody, I gotta keep saying this because I don't want y'all to think I'm talking about them other ones. You have to pay attention to her because you need to be trying to learn as much about her as possible. When I'm dealing with a woman, bro, I usually will pay attention, and later on, I bring back up stuff that she said because I paid attention. Oh, I know that she likes certain things because I've paid attention. I pay attention to what she says, and that comes from talking less and listening more. I've said this in other videos, bro. Y'all gotta learn how to let these women just talk. You gotta learn how to let them talk and learn how to just let them express themselves so you can gather the information that you need in order to understand her better. See, the thing is, people in general, not just women, people in general, if you let them talk enough, and you just listen, they will tell you what they want and they'll tell you what they're about as well. So you'll learn a lot about a woman by just paying attention and listening. And then if you listen and you pay attention, later on when different conversations come up, later on when different events come up or whatever, and you know things about her, she's gonna be pleasantly surprised that you actually remember something, that you actually paid attention to her. Like I said, a lot of guys are just doing the same stuff, bro. They doing the same stuff. They don't know women, bro. They don't know the psychology of women. They don't know how to really get to understand a woman, bro. You gotta pay attention, dog. Because they're a lot more complicated than we are, bro. Their feelings are up and down. They like this one way, they like that one way. You gotta just pay attention. Like I said, this is somebody that you actually want to invest time into. This is somebody you plan on rocking with for the long haul. You gotta just pay attention, bro. You gotta know what she like. You gotta know what she don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times when guys get up on these videos and they teach y'all about women, I think they make it one-sided, as if you just being you is enough. Bro, no, you gotta pay attention to your lady, bro. You gotta pay attention to her. You gotta pay attention to what she say. You gotta pay attention to how she feel. You gotta just pay attention. You gotta listen. Listen, so like I said, when those conversations come up, you remember this. Or when events come up or whatever like that, you remember what she said about this. You remember what she said about that. You remember how she said she felt about this. Bro, they're a lot more complicated than we are. A lot more complicated than we are, so it's important that you pay attention. She needs to pay attention to you as well. But we just are a lot simpler than they are. So we just gotta pay attention, bro. That's just what it is. You pay attention, you listen, you observe, and that way you learn her. When you actually know a woman and you know her, you can have her in the palm of your hand because you know her. You know what she gonna say, you know how she gonna act when it comes to certain things. You already know. So you already know what to do with her. So pay attention, bro. Pay attention to what she say. Pay attention to what she do. All of that. All of that. Now, pay attention to what she do more than what she say, but you got to pay attention to all of it, bro. Because a lot of times, don't get me wrong, they'll say stuff, they'll say one thing and one another. That's why you got to just pay attention. You have to observe. Observe her actions. Observe her actions, bro. Observe. Observe different situations when y'all talking about different things, or when y'all are in different situations. Observe how she acts, so you already know. That's how you stand out, bro. Because you get to really know her. You know what I'm saying? And you can already anticipate how she gonna act, how she gonna respond, and all of that stuff. That's how you stand out. Number 4, and I think a lot of guys, bro, get this wrong. Compliment her on things other than her looks. Because see, the thing is, bro, what y'all gotta understand is, especially if you dealing with beautiful women, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, most women, even some of these ugly ducklings, bro, be getting compliments. But guys always comment on looks, even after they get the girl. Because of course you would already have to get the girl to be able to compliment things about her other than her looks. Or you gotta be around her, you know, slightly. But bro, women get compliments all day, every day. Especially when you start talking to really beautiful women. They get compliments all day, every day. They get compliments on Instagram. They get compliments on TikTok. They get compliments in person. It's always a dude trying to talk to them. They're going to get compliments, but they're always going to get compliments based off of how they look. Because that's all a guy see, is how they look. And even, like I said, even after a guy get her, he still is just gonna tell her that she's beautiful, she's beautiful, she's beautiful. Bro, she knows she's beautiful at this point. Don't get me wrong. Compliment a woman on how she looks, telling her that she smells good, telling her how she, you know, that she look good when you see her, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are times that you have to compliment her on other things other than just the way that she looks. You have to compliment something unique about her. Compliment her personality. Compliment stuff like her smile. I mean, no, that's kind of hot. That's kind of looks. But compliment stuff like her personality, the unique things about her. That's why you got to pay attention, so you can kind of find the unique things about her, so you can compliment those things. Compliment how she handled herself in a certain situation. You know what I'm saying? compliment things like that. You got to find unique things. That's why I say you have to pay attention to her. So don't just pay attention to the conversations that you have and the way she acts. Just pay attention to how she handles herself and be able to compliment those things, because, you know, when you have a unique woman, bro, there are going to be things that you see that aren't like other women. So you have to highlight those things, and that shows that you're paying attention. You stand out because, like I said, they get compliments all day, every day. When you start dealing with women that actually look like something, they're getting compliments every day, left and right. They get compliments from women and men, older men, younger men. It don't matter. They're gonna get compliments on how they look. But you stand out because you're able to compliment her on things that, aren't so surface level, bro. They're not so surface. They're not so surface level. And real quick, I want to go back to the last point, the number 3, real quick. Also, that goes along with paying attention, and also this kind of goes into number 4 as well. Ask as many questions as possible. That's why I say talk less and listen more. Ask as many questions as possible. Go deeper. Don't just ask her what's her favorite color, what's her birthday, stuff like that. Once you get past all of that surface level crap, when you start to ask her different questions, go deeper into the answer that she gives you. Don't just take a yes, a no, a basic answer. Go deeper so that way you can pay attention, you can get to know her. Ask questions, bro. Remember I told y'all that everything is sales? Everything is sales. In sales, you have to ask questions because that gives you more leverage and that gets you to understand the customer better. It's just like women. It gets you to understand the woman more so you know what angle to go with her. You see what I'm saying? Ask questions, bro. Ask questions, and that way that you are going to find out unique things about her because you'll be able to compliment those things. So it goes into number 3 and number 4. You gotta ask a bunch of questions. Not ask her questions like every 2 seconds. You gotta learn how to have a conversation. That's why I say you gotta learn how to communicate. You gotta learn how to have a conversation, but you gotta ask questions and just go deeper into those answers. If you ask her a question and she give you an answer, go deeper into the answer. Dig a little deeper. That way you can find out unique things about her. Bro, this is how you be the favorite. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This is how she starts to forget all of the other dudes that are talking to her because you actually paying attention. You actually paying attention. You actually are trying to get to know her. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is for somebody you actually want to get to know. Because, bro, do we have fun with girls? Do we have fun with women? Absolutely, bro. But if you come across that one valuable one, you got to make sure that you pay attention. You got to make sure you communicate. You got to make sure that you understand her. You know what I'm saying? If you really feel like you see something with her. You know what I'm saying? She got to have good character, though. Good morals, though, of course. But like I said, ask questions. But also, like I said, compliment her on unique things. Compliment her on her personality. Compliment her on how she handles certain situations. Don't just compliment her on her looks, because that is what every other dude is going to do. Every other dude is swiping up on her story and saying, oh my God, you look good. Oh my God, you're beautiful. Hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes. Bro, they get immune to that. And I think a lot of times why a lot of girls be so big-headed, bro. So you stand out when you start to like pay attention. You start to peep stuff about her. And you start to compliment those things. You start to compliment how knowledgeable she is in a certain topic. Have different conversations with these women, bro. Stop this surface level stuff. Really dig through her mind to understand her, dog. For real. That's how you gonna get her. Bro, that's how you stand out. And that's how she's in the palm of your hand. That's how you get her, and she's inseparable from you because you understand her. You already know her, bro. You compliment her on things other than her looks. I'm giving y'all game, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is how she gonna be hot and ready to give it up. That's how you gonna be the favorite. That's how she gonna spin everybody else just to see you. That's how she gonna spin it. Hang up the phone for you every time you hang up the phone for everybody else every time you call. It's how you be the favorite, bro. And number 5, last but not least, listen. Another thing that dudes do that is wrong is they always try to find the most expensive dates and the most expensive this, and they trying to compete, bro. You don't need to spend a whole bunch of money. This is what you do. Number 5 is, if you're going to take her on dates, if you're going to do stuff with her, bro, think outside of the box when you going out places. It don't cost a lot of money, but do things that guys don't ordinarily do. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, it's a place not too far from where I am. It's called the Great Falls. Y'all pretty much already know I'm from the DMV, bro. Y'all been asking. I think clearly you could tell just based off of my lingo, just based off of how I talk or whatever. Y'all know where I'm from, so I'm not really tripping. But not too far from me, it's in Virginia. But yeah, it's in Virginia, so it's not too far from me. It's called the Great Falls, right? And the Great Falls is a place where you can go hike. It's a waterfall. You go, bro, it's $20 to get it. But bro, you take her up there, you take her to go hike. It's a hiking spot. I just went not too long ago. I didn't go with a girl though. I just went not too long ago, and I got a whole TikTok queued up that I wanted to post. But this is what it looked like. This is what it looked like. I hope y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold up, my bad, y'all. Look at that. Those are some of the views that you get at the Great Falls. Bro, take her places like that. Take her places like that. You hike up the rocks and stuff like that. Bro, she's gonna remember that more than you try to take her to the most fanciest restaurant. I promise you. It costs $20 to park in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Think outside of the box. Take her places she's never been. And I'm not saying it has to be expensive. It don't. Bro, dating these women and being out here with these women does not have to cost you a whole bunch of money. I promise you. You don't got to spend $300-$400. I talked about this in other videos. You don't have to spend all of that money. There's nothing wrong with taking her to simple places, because I've done dating tips on this channel. And I talked about taking girls bowling and stuff like that. And you could do that stuff. But I know here also close to the, I think it's the Ronald Reagan Airport. I've never done this, but this is something that I would do. They got a whole, like, you can go and have like a picnic and you can watch the planes fly above you because you're right by the airport. Bro, stuff like that don't cost no money. I mean, like, that don't cost no money, but she's going to remember that. She's going to remember. But y'all keep trying to take these girls on the fanciest restaurants, take them to the fanciest places and all of this stuff. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta spend a whole bunch of money. That's free. All you go do, you go get some food. You set up, you go get you some food, a couple drinks. You set up something and y'all go sit down. Go get a couple lawn chairs or whatever, and you watch the planes go over. Bro, women like that type of stuff, dog. I'm giving y'all the game, I promise. Think outside of the box. Stop being so regular and basic. That's how you stand out. That's how you gonna be the favorite. Because it gives off that you put some thought into the place that y'all are going to. And like I said, it don't have to cost a bunch of money. It don't. That Great Falls thing that I just told y'all, $20 for you to park, and everything else is free. Bring you some water out there. Make sure you dress comfortable, whatever. It's getting cold. It's gonna get cold soon here, so that won't be an option for long. But in the summertime and stuff like that, bro, that's a perfect place. Now this is kind of relative, but like wine tasting, bro, y'all gotta get elegant, dog. Y'all gotta think outside of the box, bro. Wine tasting. Now, some wine tasting places are more expensive than others, so this is kind of more of a price option. This is somebody you really gotta be taking seriously, I think. But stuff like wine tasting, bro, she gonna remember that, fool. She gonna remember y'all got dressed up. Y'all got dressed up or whatever. Y'all hit the wine tasting spot. Y'all sipping on the wines with the sommelier. You hear me? Bro, you gotta get elegant a little bit, bro. You gotta think outside of the box. I'm giving y'all the game, I promise you. Again, this is for women that you are taking seriously. This is for good women, good, respectable, wholesome women, good character, good morals. I just gave y'all the game. That's how y'all stand out. Nowhere in here did I say spend a whole bunch of money. Nowhere in here did I say take her on a trip. Nowhere in here did I say simp. Nowhere in here did I say simp. Because all of this, I'm assuming that this is somebody that adds value into your life, that actually does the same things for you and reciprocates the same energy that you give her. Like, this is somebody that likes you too, and that shows that she likes you. This is not for somebody that's playing with you, that's texting you back slow and being all of that. Listen, this is for somebody that likes you, bro. But I just gave y'all the game. This is a little longer video, but I just gave y'all the game, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Y'all keep liking, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate y'all. See y'all in another one. Love.